Let's talk about something that you may have heard lately, a 2-1 buy down. If that phrase makes your eyes glaze over, don't worry, this is one of those things that sounds complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. A 2-1 buy down, it is a way to temporarily lower a buyer's interest rate for the first 2 years of the loan. It's not most commonly used with a 30-year fixed mortgage, and it's often paid for by the seller as part of negotiation. Kind of like when a seller offers closing costs, but instead the money goes towards reducing the buyer's payment up front. Here's why it's called a 2-1 buy down. Year 1, the interest rate is 2% lower than the actual note rate. Then in year 2, the interest rate is 1% lower. And then into year 3 and beyond, the rate goes back to the real fixed note rate for the rest of the loan. The loan itself isn't a fixed rate loan. Your rate isn't floating around month to month. It's just for those first 2 years that you get a temporary discount and then it steps up. Now, what does that really mean in real life? It means that your payment is lower in year 1, a little higher in year 2, and then it settles into the full payment into year 3. People like this because it gives you breathing room in the beginning, especially if you are trying to ease into homeownership. If you have other expenses like moving in, or if you're even expecting your income to increase over the next couple years, it is perfect for that. It can also be a strategy if you believe that you might refinance in the future. Although I always tell buyers, never assume that you're going to refinance. Rates change, life changes, so it needs to make sense even if you never refinance. And here's the important part. Someone has to pay for that buy down. The lender isn't just gonna give you that lower rate out of kindness. This cost of a buy down is typically collected up front and placed into an escrow account. And that money is used to cover the difference between your reduced payment and the true payment during year 1 and 2. That's why you'll often see it negotiated as a seller concession. The seller may be willing to fund a 2-1 buy down to make the home more attractive, to help the buyer qualify for more comfortably, or to reduce the sticker shock of today's payments. A few quick notes so you don't get misled. 1, that shiny low rate that you see advertised with a 2-1 buy down is usually year 1 rate, not the forever rate. 2, not every loan type or scenario allows for it. Your lender is gonna have to confirm eligibility. 3, you want to be confident you can afford the payment at year 3 because that is the long-term payment. So the simplest way to think of a 2-1 buy down is like this. It's a temporary payment cushion built into the deal, usually paid for up front for the first 2 years to make that easier, and then you settle into the fixed payment long term.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.